It is March 23rd, 2019. We're here at 136 South Kenton Avenue in National City, California, 91950. We're here on the rooftop of the house. No one's here at the property, so we're up on the rooftop. We did not see any clean-out access. It's at ground level. We here have a 3-inch vent. This will be the sewer line access point. We do have a series of vents farther back here, 3 in a row after that one. So we assume that is a second bath. But we're first going to go ahead and start from this 3-inch vent here. This is original 3-inch cast iron pipe. See a bunch of water roach bugs. Okay, there's where the toilet enters into the system. That's the T-junction. I'm going to go down just a little bit further, and here's our turn, where we're now in the sewer pipe, and it's going to make its horizontal change. Okay, so this is original cast iron sewer pipe. A little bit of debris on the bottom there. Our camera head's just kind of pushing. Appears to be 4-inch cast iron here. Just a little bit of buildup on the bottom, but negligible, nothing that needs to be hydrojetted or cleaned up. Overall, the cast iron so far is in good condition. We're definitely in the front yard now. We're pushing out across, a little chunk of debris there. Still all original cast iron, but again, other than some minor deposits flaked up on the bottom of the pipe, nothing real severe. A little piece of toilet paper or rag there. We're kind of pushing down the system. See if we can blow across that. There we go. Again, pipe is all in good condition still. Okay, here we've made a transition into clay concrete pipe. So that's where the cast iron ends. It looks like there might be a property line clean out right in front of that transition. We're now in the clay concrete pipe. This is also, again, 4-inch. Not finding any issues whatsoever here. Okay, here's our transition into the clay pipe. And so there's the city line right there. So that's the end of this lateral. So you can see we're about 93 feet out, minus the 15 to 18 feet vertical. So there's some water flowing through the system. You can see with little pieces of debris from the other households up and down the street. So this line is in perfect condition, no issues whatsoever. We're now going to go ahead and pause the video and put a second camera down the other 2-inch vent, which we'll see if that is also for another bathroom, so we can inspect from there back to here. So we're going to leave this camera and push rod in the line to see where we intersect with this. Okay, so we moved over to the other series of vents. So again, you can see here, the backyard, we have one vent here, 2 feet away another vent, and then 2 feet away another vent. Then right down there in front of our equipment, there's another vent. We assume that might be the kitchen. And back over in the garage, there's a vent that's for the laundry. So we assume that this should be a sink, shower, toilet setup here. So we're going to go down this 2-inch. This is DWV copper pipe. there's a transition from that vertical to the horizontal. You can see there's a little bit of debris that got on our camera face, so we're going to pause the video for a second. Since we don't have access inside the house, we're going to get a bucket of water to rinse this off. Okay, so we just ran a little bucket of water down the drain there. Still a little bit cloudy even though the water went by, so we're just going to have to pull the camera all the way out. So we're going to pause one more time. Okay, so there you go. We've got a clear view now. So we'll go ahead and push ahead. You can see right there T-junction, picking up another fixture there from that bathroom, we assume. Now running across this line here. Okay, there you go. We've now transitioned into the cast iron pipe. There's a little drop on the system with a turn, and there you go. There's our other push rod from the other camera from the front bathroom. So everything looks good on this system. It's a very straight line all the way across for everything. Everything just dumps in vertically across there, so it's a very simple layout. So we're going to go now and pause the video and go back to the original camera. Okay, so we just came back to the original camera. I know that we didn't put a centering guide on the end of the camera head, and what that does is it normally brings it off the bottom of the pipe, spreads the light and image a little bit better, but we didn't do that since we didn't know what the pipe was going to look like going through with the turns. So what we'll do is we'll pull the camera back this whole way here just to show one more time this line, but again, it is in perfect condition. No need for any type of repairs. We don't see any need at any time in the future either. But we'll just go ahead and show this view here of the system. Okay, so here's where the cast iron ends. So you can see right there at the top of the screen there's an original buried property line clean out. Kind of hard to see, but there's a little indent and the pipe is going vertical. It's a T-junction. When we build a home, we have to test the whole system for leaks, and at this property line clean out T-junction, we seal the pipe off and then we fill it with water. In the older days they didn't bring that to surface. Now they're required to. So that, if you dug all the way down to the pipe, would be there. But again, that only gives you access from that point out to the street, and that line is all clay concrete, so definitely not needed to ever dig and expose that buried T because the line is in perfect condition. So again, we'll just continue to pull back here on the system. Again, one little mound of buildup right there. It's negligible. That's that little piece of paper debris we passed earlier. Another little piece of paper debris. So you can see the internal circumference is in really good shape. Sometimes we get a lot of heavier scale and buildup of deposits, but this line has survived that and does not have any issues whatsoever. Okay, coming back up the vertical, there's our other camera head. So that's coming from the back of the house, that other part of the system. So here we go, we're coming back up the vertical vent. So that concludes this recording.